We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from South Florida. Josh Downs now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Here's Willis. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Now Willis. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On play action, Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Willis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
19 Lions. Ready?
Willis to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They send him right out of the slot. To throw is Willis. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. A gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he'll get about 5. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He runs with it, and he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is Downs. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing, Willis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Ready up.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Take. Cut 19. Cut 19. Take go.
Throwing, Willis. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, easy, 63, pass.
Here's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's a big play there for Miami. 61 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
And that ball incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll run with outchea. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Great.
A first down throw for Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
So after one, 15-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to look for the home run ball.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Slot man in motion right. Willis. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always...
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Hurts. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now...
A hit, and he has lost the football. The Eagles have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, this is Downs. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Willis now to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Catch made there by Waddle. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Point after, coming up here. is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On second down, Hurts. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
63, 63, 63. Go Silver, ready?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, this is Downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Slot receiver headed right. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing is Willis. That's taken in by outchea. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Willis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Here's Willis. He'll take a deep shot for down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He's got a man wide open. That's Waddle. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Willis to throw. That's to Waddle again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
King, Bill King, Bill King. Tiger Hornet.
On first down, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's Braden Mann now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. They face second down and 7. Now it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit to 10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground. It's outchea. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
60 bison. Ready?
Throwing Willis. This one complete right side. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A run out of the gun with outchea. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On the handoff, this is outchea. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing, Willis. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
34, Eagles, 31.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, this is Downs. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Willis now to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Willis sending it deep for Waddle. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Hurts. Taking off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley, who appears to be shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Dolphins 41, Eagles 38.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now Willis. pass right side to Downs. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Looking underneath for outchea. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
To throw, here's Willis. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
63, 63, 63.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Quick throw, taken in. On second down, Barkley. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
Dolphins 48, Eagles 38.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. On play action, Hurts. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Eagles 25. To kick off for Philadelphia.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, this is Downs. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's outchea. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's outchea. Outchea, a first down, and then some. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Come on, outchea. Touchdown, Dolphins. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Man in motion is Brown. Off the play fake, Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, this is down. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Warrior 70.
Throwing is Willis. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Willis. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run. It's Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. High throw, but it's reeled in. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with outchea. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Willis now to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to outchea. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go.
They'll try and run it here. It's outchea.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. And in motion is Brown.
Hey, easy, 63, pass. Hey, now let's get it. Now let's get it.
On third down, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60. Here we go.
Throwing, Willis.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's second and 2. Throwing, Willis. He'll take off again. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.